Whew, what a long day. Is anyone else ready for the weekend? I know I am. Speaking of this weekend, some great games coming up. And today I'm going to be doing some picks for this upcoming weekend's games. Uh, uh, Gamble responsibly. This is if I had discretionary income, which I do not. But if I did, I might bet some of these games. And these are the ones that stood out to me. And we're going to start with the noon games. There's a few of those. Rutgers is at Michigan. Michigan is a 24-point favorite. These lines came from ESPN, and it was late last night when I looked at the lines. I think Michigan covers the 24-point spread. The first time they cover this year, I believe. I think they actually win 38-10. Jim Harbaugh is back on the sidelines. It's funny. He said he got a different perspective from watching these games on TV. He learned a little bit from the experts and the talking heads, and just got a different perspective. So that was kind of intriguing because normally he's set in his ways. We'll see. I think Michigan rolls Rutgers, no problems, 38-10. Florida State is at Clemson, the two Titans in the ACC. Clemson is looking better since that week one loss at Duke. Florida State's looking a little bit sketchy since their week one domination of LSU. It's at Clemson. Florida State is favored by 2.5 points. And I have Clemson winning outright, 27-24. Close game, low scoring. Defense will rule. Give me the money line. I'm taking Clemson. Auburn is at Texas A&M. Texas A&M is favored by 7.5. And last year, were both teams 5-7? Different year though. I think Auburn squeaks by on the road, 28-27, a 1-point game. I'll take the points though. Give me 7.5 and Auburn. Now some 3:30 games. Colorado is at Oregon. Fighting Prime is going to Autzen Stadium. Going to be a hard place to come out of there with a win. Oregon is favored by 21 points, so Vegas agrees. I don't think it's that much, though. I think Colorado hangs with Oregon. 35-28, Oregon wins. Give me Colorado and all of those points. UCLA is at Utah. Utah is favored by 4.5. I think they win, but not quite by that much. They win 30-28 over UCLA. Dante Moore is looking pretty good. Chip Kelly and that offense, they're going to be able to score some points on this Utah defense. We'll see how many. I think Utah does not cover the 4.5. Give me UCLA. Ole Miss is at Alabama. Alabama is favored by 6.5 points. I have them winning 27-20. But I would stay away from this game. Who knows what to expect from Alabama? The quarterback position is not very good. Their defense has been lacking so far this season. Ole Miss really hasn't. I mean, they played Tulane and ran away late in that game. But if I had to pick, I would pick Alabama to barely cover that spread. Miami is at Temple. And it'll be interesting to see. I believe it's their first road game. They are favored by 24.5 points at Temple. That's a lot. Temple's not a bad team. I believe they're 2-1. Only losses to Rutgers, who is a pretty good team themselves, 3-0, but they're going to lose to Michigan. 24.5 points, no way. Miami wins 33-21. That's a 12-point victory. Give me Temple and all of those points. At 4 o'clock, Texas San Antonio is at Tennessee. Joe Milton is not looking very good, but he can bomb the ball and complete some passes and put up some points. Defensively, I think Tennessee will hold UTSA to a lower score. Give me Tennessee 41-17. That will cover the 21-point spread. Give me Tennessee and minus 21 points. At 7 o'clock, we're getting into the primetime games here. Oregon State is at Washington State. Oregon State has beat up on some nobodies. Washington State beat Wisconsin, and that is Wisconsin's only loss. Oregon State is favored by 3 here, and I think Washington State wins the game by 7, 27-20. Another low-scoring affair. Give me the money line. Washington State on the money line. At 7:30, Ohio State is at Notre Dame. And last year, I believe it was like a 10 or 11 point win for Ohio State at home. This time they're on the road. It's hard to beat Notre Dame 2 years in a row. As a Michigan fan, I'll just tell you that. Ohio State is favored by 3 points. I like Notre Dame. They got the more proven quarterback. They got a defense. They got a hell of a running back. The offensive line is good. Ohio State's defense is improving. Their quarterback is improving week to week as well. They got the weapons at wide receiver. I think it's going to be a close game. But give me Notre Dame, 31-28. Might as well put it on the money line. And another game at 7:30 is Iowa at Penn State. Now, Penn State is looking really good. 5 takeaways over Illinois last week. Iowa finally got over 25 points in a game offensively last week. Both defenses are really, really good. Penn State by 15. I don't think either one of these teams win by 15. Penn State will win 28-17. That's only 11 points. Give me Iowa and all of them 15 points. And then at 10:30, your last game, your last pick for this week from Dependent Fanatic, USC is at Arizona State. They had a bye week last week, USC did. Arizona State is not faring the greatest this season, but it is on the road. It's late. I guess it's prime time out west. USC is favored by 34.5 points. I just don't see how they cover. I like USC scoring 41 and giving up 13. That's a 28-point victory. Give me Arizona State and 34.5 points. USC will not cover this week. So there you have it. My picks for week 4 coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please let me know what you think about my picks down in the comments below. Like the video and share with other people. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next video, which is probably Saturday. We'll be doing some reactions. I'll definitely do a recap on the Michigan Rutgers game, so stay tuned for that. Hit the bell for notifications after you subscribe so you know when that video is posted. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.